Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. The Vandenberger. Is there a background behind the name? Is there a story behind this name?
It's derived from my last name. So
Ah, got it, got it, got it.
so my friends call me Burger. So
Burger. Wait, why?
and because of the name.
Okay, okay, okay. And I see mostly Kaisa with some Caitlyn, but what's going on here, sir?
Um, the last couple games actually haven't been too terrible for me, but ready for your thumbnail. I always lose lane phase.
Oh, interesting.
Seemingly.
Interesting. Okay. Okay, okay. How come?
I either don't know trading patterns well, I misjudge the matchup bot lane, or what's the
Or
other
what?
one? Or wave management's just garbage.
Oh,
I find
interesting.
myself
Interesting.
pushing waves and backing and always giving them a freeze.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's take a look then, yeah? Which of these do you want to start with?
Um, I can't see them right now, but I will say that yeah. Would you? You can pick any of them really.
Any of
Maybe
them?
not the
Okay.
Caitlyn games.
Okay, let's see. Let's just whip out a random one, see what happens.
Yeah.
There's some spicy ball lanes. Kaisa, Yumi, and Twitch Morgana.
Yeah.
What the
So
hell?
so exciting, right? So
What? Okay, interesting. Interesting, interesting. Let's see how it goes. So you say you lose lane. So, in this lane, how are we? What do you guys want to do, from like a 2v2 perspective?
from so my understanding of this matchup, they win if Twitch cheeses me, Morgana loses, lands a Q. Yumi wants to poke, but more or less we just want to scale and survive laning phase, which is why I
Uh,
started call. That's what I think.
okay. So if you want to survive laning phase, do you want to buy a weaker early game item?
Okay.
Which is like, I'm just asking, like logically.
So you're saying more like Doran's shield or like just Doran's blade for the Omnivamp to survive the poke damage?
Well, if your theory is all we need to do is survive the early game, would you double down on the scaling, or would you buy
Okay,
an item to help you get there, so to speak?
I see.
What do you think?
Okay. No, I see what your point is. I
So
thought call because I come out of laning phase with more gold if I survive, but it's not exactly the safest in ensuring my survival.
yeah, yeah,
Where
exactly,
I could
exactly.
take Doran's shield, for example, and get a relatively the same HP regen while also having better survivability.
Wait, okay, why do we want Dorn Shield? What's going on here?
Oh, I don't know. I was just saying that for
Uh,
example, that's just but you're saying blade for the Omnivamp?
what item do we want to start? Like, 100, almost 100 times out of 100. Okay, what two item? What are the options basically? What are your two main options for starting item?
Well, in the AP Kaisa build, I
Mm-hmm.
always do Mur Mana first item or Mana Immune. So you could start tier,
Tier. How come?
but that's just to get the stacks starting earlier. But I usually
Well,
start longsword 3 potions.
longsword 3 potions, right? How come? Okay, why is that better than tier? Cause like, why does everyone just go tier? You can just stack it early. How come none of the AP Kai'Sa players go tier first?
Because until you have the full item Mur Mana, you're not going to get the Q evolve anyway. And Dirk is usually required. So in the games I start longsword 3 potions, I like to back with like 1400 because then I can get the Dirk and then start stacking this tier then.
Remember the whole idea of why do we not want to start Cole? What was the reasoning?
It's not the safest item choice, I guess. When
What?
it comes to survive, it's greedier.
It's greedy. It's greedy. Okay. Okay. Now, is it the same logic with tier?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, it's the exact same logic, right? So you pretty much never see anyone start tier because then you're just losing lane from the start, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go back to our the other thing you said. We just want to scale. It's true. You guys scale well, right? But does that mean you should do nothing in lane?
No. And
Right.
that's kind of what I'm here for.
Yeah, and I think this is kind of the part of the problem is like we have a mindset that like, oh, we just do nothing and we win, but there's a way to win lane and scale at the same time,
Or in Kai'Sa's
especially at
level
this level,
1's,
right?
yeah. And Kai'Sa's kind of crazy level 1 with her ISO Q
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
passive
Yeah, and passive.
if I
Yeah, yeah,
land it.
yeah. Exactly, exactly. So let's go through what they want to do again. So you said they need to land a bind to do stuff, right? They
Pretty
need to land
much,
a
yep.
bind to win. And then what do we need to
Unless
do?
I'm out of position and Twitch just invises into my face and blows me up.
True, true. But he can't really do that by himself, right? He's just gonna get beat up by Yumi, right?
Hopefully. She did take exhaust ignite, so.
Well, we're talking about 2v2, right?
Right. But yes, it
So
usually requires the Morgana binding.
yes, like they need the Morgana binding, otherwise it's not winnable, right? And then on your side, you said Yumi can poke, right? But is that the only thing Yumi can do?
Well, she can shield me so I can trade to mitigate the damage.
Well, shield is that what else? What else can she do besides
Heal
shield?
me.
Yeah, heal you, right? Isn't that the most obnoxious one? The healing and the poking.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are the things that you want to do? Well, so we want to poke them and we want to trade with them, right?
Okay.
Like from a theoretical standpoint. Because
Yes.
we said poking them is good because Yumi will Q them, and then trading is good because what?
I can heal it back as long as Yumi has mana.
Yes, exactly. Okay, and they want to do is just catch you with the binding, right?
Mm-hmm.
So on every single minion, when you guys are killing minions, what are you gonna look for?
Morgana's positioning.
Let's start with like from an offensive point of view. We're gonna try and
Oh, every time they're autoing?
every time
I
they
try
want one
to.
of our minions, we're gonna try and trade, right?
Okay.
Trade and or poke, and every time we want one of their minions, don't get hit by bind, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
let's
why
watch.
you can see in that specific frame I was positioning with minions between me and Morgana.
All right, check it out. Okay, what'd you just notice?
She missed.
Okay, so what does that mean?
Step up and start autoing Twitch.
Yeah, he hit that minion. Is that allowed?
Shouldn't be.
Yo, fuck this
I
guy
don't-
up, right? There's no way they get level 2 here, right? So you see how like you told me they need to land bind to do anything. Okay, she missed bind, but we're not doing anything about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's kind of like a main issue for laning phase is
Lets the
recognizing.
supports play.
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, so you see that Twitch? He's walking up. What is he doing? He's trying to. What is he trying
He's
to do?
thinking
with
about
you?
that caster minion, I think.
And if you guys hit each other, what is that called?
Trading.
Trading. Okay, is that what we want?
Yes, especially since Morgana has no response
Yeah,
down in that bush.
Yeah, is he giving us what we want or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's giving us exactly what we want. So we should take it. And then let's say Morgana Psychopath Flash Bind. What do you do?
Hopefully flash the bind.
Yeah, easy. So, and then once you flash a bind, do you still win because you're trading or what?
Well, now we're even more winning because
Yeah.
Morgana has auto attacks.
Yeah,
Level
no,
1.
giga winning, right? So what we need to kind of look at in the laning phase, I think, is remember what your win conditions are with your support. And we
Yeah.
just abuse this 24/7. Like this guy is just he does this, the lane is over. Because you just hit him 3 times and he can't do anything. I promise you he's gonna fight back. Then you proc passive, it's even better, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, he is giving us exactly what we want. And how come why do I say we want to trade even though Yumi is level 1? She has no heal yet. Why do we want to trade?
Because we win level 2, then she takes E second.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got level 2, then she heals us like lit, right? It's almost like we traded level 2.
As long
right?
as I
So-
don't die level 1,
Yes,
can heal it.
exactly. So anytime
miss.
he touches a minion, we should be beating him up. This lane is so bad for them, right? Anytime he touches a minion, it's not allowed, right? You should walk up
Okay.
and just hit him in the face. So I think that's kind of the a big problem with your laning phase right now. Oh,
Mhm.
there you go. Beautiful trade. Look at that. You
What
traded
would
with them,
you-
and are they screwed now or what?
Well, they definitely have an HP disadvantage.
Oh, for sure. That was really good. 10 out of 10. So all you do is just
Thanks.
do that every minion. No problem. And you actually just crush laning phase. So that's the idea.
but
Okay. Oh yeah. What's up?
what would you say if the AD carry was like Caitlyn or Ashe? That they
Uh-huh.
outrange me?
Uh-huh.
Because I feel like the trades would be very different.
Are they? let's say it's an Ashe, right? Let's back it up. Let's say Ashe is
I
trying to
walk
farm
in for a
this minion.
trade. I hit her
Yeah.
in the face,
Yeah.
and then she just runs me down.
How does she run you down? Isn't that what you want?
With
You
the
want to trade.
okay.
So
I
like, what is
always struggle against long range matchups with this
mm-hmm.
champion.
Well, remember, when do we go trade? When do we go trade?
After the support misses their play.
Just like in general, when the ADC is doing what?
Oh, last hitting.
Okay, when they're last hitting, that's when we look, right? We're gonna try and look to trade. So Ashe is gonna auto attack a minion. Oh fuck, I'm going in, bro. Right? Of course you don't. Of course you need to make sure you don't get hit by the Morgana binding, right? But that's the idea, right? When they're going for a minion, we trade, right? No problem. So even if they're long range, let's say you can't find the trade, that's fine too, right? Because again, we can fall back to our Yuumi poking, so to speak, right? But it's just a game of how can we make the trade happen, and a lot of times is when they go for a minion, right? Is the perfect time to trade. So, okay, let's keep going. Okay, how do you feel? Okay, you want to talk about this part?
Where I W'd the caster minion?
Yeah. Why'd you do that?
I think I decided I wanted to shove the wave.
Okay, and then why?
And then give him a freeze with the cannon minion.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the strategy here? It's very simple. Especially
What's my
after Morgana
strategy?
misses bind. Like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Here's the hint. Nothing's changed.
Trade.
Yeah, just trade on the minions, right? Every time. So, what are you doing that's preventing you from being able to trade on the minions?
Well, I used all my abilities on the wave and
Uh-huh.
then gave them a freeze where they can be even safer
Okay,
from my
exactly, right?
trades.
Yeah, exactly, right? So, one way to fix this is if you're not, like, when in doubt, don't use your abilities on the wave. Okay, there's no point. Unless you're
I do
trying
have
to use them
a
and go home.
question on that though.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's say this is 13 minutes. Their bot lane's mid lane. I'm solo in the side lane, and I'm trying to stack tier. Is it okay to QW to last hit minions
Oh, yeah, it is for sure,
to
right?
stack the tier? Okay.
So, like, what's the problem with using abilities here?
Well, one, I'm shoving the wave. Two, I'm not using it on them,
Yeah,
especially when I have a trade
yeah, the PvP, okay? And then
position.
you just told me there were two mid. And then you asked me, is it okay to use abilities on the wave? How come it's okay?
Because there's nobody there.
There's no PvP. Yeah, exactly. So,
Right.
yeah, exactly right. So, of course, you want to stack that tier, press Q on the minions, right? So, in this case, we had no reason to push. And in
Push
fact,
the
we have
wave,
reasons
yeah.
to not use your abilities, right?
Not push.
Yeah, exactly. We wanna keep trading with them. We wanna keep the wave in a nice spot, and then anytime they go for me, just fuck them up, right? No problem, right?
I mean, I might have been thinking I knew Wukong started top, so I wanted to shove the wave to get a ward up river. Maybe that was my reasoning,
Okay,
because
so
I
let's.
did.
This is actually really good to talk about. Okay, so and especially at this elo. Okay, Wukong is magically here. Okay, let me just ask you a question here real quick. Okay, so let's say we're here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Morgana misses binding. Wukong teleports on top of your face somehow. Are you okay?
No.
Why not?
Well, he actually doesn't have his ult yet, and Wukong doesn't. Morgana missed the CC, and that's the only CC they have in this lane. But
True. So are we fine?
it's still 3v2, which is not good.
By fine I mean, can you just walk away?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just walk away. What are they going to do? He's gonna Q you?
Triple flash auto me to the face.
Yeah, triple flash auto would do how much? Like
Yeah,
a third of your
I
health?
still probably
Not
live
even.
with Yuumi and heal and my own flash.
Not even probably. Like I don't even think we take damage, right? Triple flash auto doesn't do anything, right?
Okay.
So
your
what does
point
that
is
mean? Yeah.
warding didn't mean anything anyway.
Well, what's the point? In order for them to land a gank, they need to do what?
Land the binding.
Exactly. So nothing's really changed, right? So we can just Omega push, and then all we have to do is just flash a Morgana binding when they force gank. No problem, right? And that's why this lane is so bad. this Twitch Morgana Wukong is unplayable for them, right? Because you can do whatever you want, and then as long as you don't get hit by binding, it's lit, right? So yeah, definitely no need to be afraid of Wukong. I mean, in fact, you want him to gank, so you can probably just kill him. Get them bait into engaging or something. But yeah, because you keep using the your mana on the minions, somehow we have 0 mana, right? It's kind of strange.
Just about. I have a couple biscuits in my back pocket, but
Right, but you see, like, what keeps happening here? What is this? Right, like, how can we use the Q
Yeah.
on the wave? Just remind yourself, what do we want to do PvP wise?
Okay.
Trade and poke. What do they want to do PvP wise? Bind you with the Morgana bind. Catch you with the
And
Morgana
all in.
bind. Well, they can't really all in, right? How come?
Well, they don't have like all in abilities, but Twitch is usually played kind of bursty after level 6.
Sure,
But
but
he's not that. He's not 6 yet.
how come he can't all in? Even though Twitch can all in, their bot lane total cannot all in.
They don't have any follow-up CC?
Oh, okay. Twitch is half the lane, right? What's the other half?
Morgana.
Okay, does she have anything that can help all in?
Just the W.
Yeah, but does that?
But
does
that's
that
kind of
really do
minimal
anything?
level 3.
That doesn't really do anything, right? So Twitch can all in, but his support can't, right?
Okay.
And then if you look at your all in potential, can Yumi all in?
She can use both Q and E offensively
Mm-hmm.
because I can the E is for the chase, and then
Which is
she
like
has double aggro summoner spells.
yeah. Just think about stuff that cannot be. That's just point and click. Cannot be blocked.
Yeah.
How much point do we? Does she have more than Morgana? More point and click that cannot be blocked.
Yes.
Yeah. And then how about Kai'Sa versus Twitch? Who has better all in? Or is it about the same?
It depends whether I land the ISO Q or not, but my passive is probably better than his.
Yeah, I would
At
agree.
least at this point in the game.
So Yumi's all in is better, and Kai'Sa's better is all in is better. So is there anything else we can do as well in this lane?
What do you mean?
So like what can we also look for when they go for minions? So we want to trade with them, we want to poke them, we also want to do what?
Just all in to do a lot of damage.
Yeah,
Push them
exactly.
out of lane.
All in them if Wukong's not here, right? So, but yeah, it kind of boils down to one of the easiest habits you can fix is stop using your abilities on the wave, right? Especially when you need to PvP. This Twitch is hitting you, that's not allowed, right? You need to kill this guy. What is he doing? No, what are you doing? All right, obviously, you should know what the problem is here, right? So I want you to watch this and you tell me.
I just let Twitch dance around with 3 stacks of my passive.
There you go, easy. All you do is proc passive. He's dead, right?
And I have no mana because I was using it on the wave, and I also didn't eat any biscuits to regen it during the fight.
You still have enough mana to Q and W, which is all you need, right?
And I'm letting them free hit Yumi while I'm walking away.
It's just that, remember, what are your categories? What do we want to do on every way on these minions? What do we want to do in lane?
In this matchup specifically,
Yeah.
Morg misses Q, we fight. Or at least attempt to do damage.
Right, we want to trade and all in and poke him, right? Any of these is winning. And they need to land binding. So when you see this, what is the first thing we should try and do?
Well, Morgana's also so go for it.
We just fight them, right?
Yeah.
It's just our matchup. So I think your problem in the laning phase is you don't know how to play the matchup correctly. Like they just that was so insane. They just got away with murder. Like they just killed Yumi without landing bind or anything. It's like, wait, it doesn't make any sense. You should just kill them both, right? So I think for a laning phase, it's very much we need to identify what we want to do in lane based off our support. Okay.
And I know I've been really bad with Yumi specifically. There are other supports I'm definitely better with.
Right. Easy one to do is just light trades with Yumi. It's easy. Because Yumi poking, you don't have to think about it. She's just gonna do it by herself, right?
Gonna do it, yeah.
So just light trades with Yumi, and it's all in better. So let's do this real quick, like a little like a little quiz here. Okay, so what do you in this lane? What do you guys have going for you? What are you guys trying to do on every minion?
Every time they last hit.
Yeah.
I mean I'm Caitlyn, so I want to auto attack their face.
Okay. What makes our lane strong? It's not
Blitz hook trap combo.
Okay. Blitz hook. We're gonna try and look for blitz hook on the minions. Okay. What are they gonna try and do?
poke my face off.
Okay, they can poke. What else can they do?
Lux bind into, well, post 6, then they can Ash Arrow me
Well,
too to
before
CC chain.
before 6, before 6.
It's still Lux binding.
Yeah, still Lux binding. They can catch you. What else?
W poke, E poke, shield. Lux can shield
Well,
my
what are
poke.
the other categories we're missing here? Poke, trade, and then catching and all in.
Yeah, all in.
So can they trade
Yes.
with what?
Lux shield,
Yeah, Lux
range.
shield. Yeah, okay. Can they all in?
Yep, Lux binding.
But the binding is kind of conditional, right?
Right, provided, yeah. Lux E is pretty easy to hit. Ash
Yeah,
W is pretty easy to land.
yeah, exactly. Those are the guaranteed ones, I would say, right? Okay, so in this matchup, what is the only thing you can do?
We've gotta win the all in or don't get poked.
Well, we gotta hit by, we gotta
Because
hit the blitz
we
hook,
don't
right?
trade well. We
Yeah.
have to all in and win or do nothing.
All in, or we have to hit.
Respect.
We have to hit something specific, right?
You mean just we gotta hit the blitz hook and
the hook,
trap.
right? But it's not necessarily all in, right? Because he can miss, right?
Right.
So like if you walk forward and exhaust someone, you're gonna lose. How come?
Okay. Because blitz doesn't have like follow up damage. She's burst.
Well, what if he flash hooks? What's wrong?
Depends whether he hits or not.
How
But
can they?
I
How
have to
can
be close enough to land a trap too.
right, how can they dodge the hook? They can. You told me
I
earlier.
have 2 flashes.
Yeah, exactly. So the same with this. Twitch walks up, and Morgana's gonna flash bind. You just flash. You can't lose, right? Same idea. Okay. So how about this one? Who's your support here? Okay, we have Kaisa and fucking what is this? Lee Sin.
Lee Sin. I don't know.
Okay.
This
Can he do anything?
this game is one of the VODs actually, but
Can Lee Sin do anything?
No, I kind of think he was autofilled. No, he really can't. If he gets like 6, he can ward hop, jump kick them into me, but like otherwise, no. He literally
Yeah.
last hits minions with his support item.
There's something that could
And
be.
he has shield.
There's a category that we can win in. No.
He can do the all in just
The
fine.
all in.
If he lands his Q.
Yeah, that's it. Only all in. Fuck it. If he finds the all in, we're going, right? So
Yeah.
So that's kind of what we need to be doing on every interaction with them. You need to have this. You have to have this strategy ready before the lane starts and ingrained on every single minion. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can't base it. What are you doing?
Slow push.
Okay.
I hit 1100, so I'm like straight to Dirk.
Okay. So what's the problem if you base here?
Like I said, it's slow pushing into them, so I'm gonna lose this entire cannon wave. They'll be able to freeze it wherever they feel like it.
Right.
And they're not in lane.
Yeah, you need
Well,
to
they are in lane now.
find a way to crash this, right?
And she's gonna W me and cancel my back anyway.
Wow, she saved your base, bro. She saved you, bro. Yeah, you need to find a way to crash this. So we're failing that, then you can accept the base. But yeah, we can crash this, right? Good. Somewhat you got it. You got it in as deep as you could. It's fine. Okay, and then you pick all this up. Very nice.
Hopefully.
No, it's good. As long as you're just good here. Yumi's mid, so you get all this solo XP. I'm down. Okay, back to the 2v2.
Oh, this is troll.
Okay, let's watch this. Nice. Yumi, okay, we need to stop pressing Q on the minions, right?
Yeah.
At least in the laning phase, like past like the 13-minute mark, you're good, right? You can kind of do whatever you want, but we cannot just waste abilities on the wave.
I also think I let Kaisa Q as a crutch because I use it to farm minions too much.
Yeah, you should just auto attack, right?
Yeah.
But you see what's happening here, right? You tell me, what will you do differently here?
I would have maybe like flash autoed Morgana and kill her, because then I would have had my ult to reposition. She should be dead right now.
She missed binding. There's a punish here, right? Okay.
Well, and she's totally in kill range.
It's fine. The W is kind of suspicious, but it's okay.
It was supposed to be a little bit more to the right.
Okay, let's keep going. So yeah, you see how like
somewhere in here, I land W on Morgana in that bush, and I try to kill her.
then you die to Twitch potentially, right?
I
Or
think that's what
Wukong.
happens.
Wukong could be here, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
there it is.
Okay, let's talk about this.
And then I get binded right in the face.
Let's talk about this. So, when you go for it, this is a Kai'Sa pattern you need to memorize. Okay? When you ulti in, what are you trying to do? Besides ISO Q, just pretend ISO Q is a given.
Proc passive.
Proc passive. Okay, how do we do that?
I have to hit her 3 more times with autos, and I have Halo Blades up, so...
There you go. Halo Blades specifically. So ulti in, go for Halo Blades proc. Right? So what went wrong here?
I push Q first.
No, Q is good. Right there.
I ulted to a really bad spot.
No, I mean, okay, the ulti spot, can it give you ISO Q and Halo Blades?
It gives me... No.
Why
Well,
not?
my Q's firing right now.
Yeah.
That's why it's down. Yes, it can.
Yeah, it can. So what do you need to do? What do you need to do after you ulti in?
Auto her.
Okay, but where's your mouse? This is important.
Why am I clicking there?
So where's your mouse here? It's like not autoing her, right?
It's
So-
in the alcove.
The pattern is ISO Q, proc passive. And you play a lot of Kai'Sa. You already know how to ISO Q, right? No problem. So I think one of the easy mechanical habits you can do is use Halo Blades to proc passive. Let's practice that when you go in for ulti. And don't even worry about the bind right now. Just get hit if you want. Like, this is the first step is you need to be able to proc passive after ulting in. Otherwise, the play doesn't even make any sense, right?
Yep.
So here, you're like, oh shit, I
I'm
have to
walking
like...
away.
Yeah, exactly. So you already missed.
So
you already
there's one
missed your-
auto.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I flashed for it.
And you try and E, of course,
And-
you get binded, right? So,
And then I get bind in the face and Twitch just ults me to death.
right. So yeah, we needed to ulti and proc passive. Okay. Otherwise, you're gonna have a problem. Also, you could have.
I could have
could
turned
still
back on
kill him.
Morgana and went 1 for 1.
No. You can still fight the Twitch. It's just that what happened?
I got 3 passive procs and then I just ran. Oh, 4.
You hit something very awkward here.
Shot a minion.
You
I hit
hit the
that
minion.
caster. I mean that melee right there.
You hit a minion. No, so you lost the passive proc on the Twitch. It's sad. It's sad. Okay, so basically the idea wasn't wrong. It was just execution, right?
Yeah.
So what the easiest way to fix this is when you ulti in, Halo Blades use the proc passive. Right? Okay. Easy fix, right? With Kai'Sa. And I think Kai'Sa is really good for this rank. I think Kai'Sa is really good. Really good for practicing mechanics as well.
Yeah.
So
I mean, in the games I hit 3 items, I usually do all right.
okay, we should talk about this. So what are we talking about? I should say.
We're discussing trading when Morgana misses her Q.
Uh-huh.
Yumi's not attached right now, and I feel like Twitch is invis waiting to all in me.
So Yumi is not attached right now. So is there a problem with this?
Only if Morgana lands that binding.
Does
see,
it look like a
there's-
problem? What do you think?
Twitch
So
ult.
Morgana didn't land binding, but you still died. How come?
Didn't matter. Because Twitch is 6.
You said it earlier. Where is your support?
Warding Riverbush.
Okay, so how do you can you fight?
No,
So remember in
I
the
don't
2v2.
feel like I was trying to fight, but you're just saying don't walk up that far.
Well, we're saying in the 2v2 you want to trade poke and then we can all in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what about 1v2?
Some super mechanical outplay I'm not capable of.
Oh, is there even? No, let's think about it
Not
logically.
really. I mean, I have my ult up, but Flash and Heal are both down.
My
W is
logical
down.
logical perspective, is there anything you can do 1v2? It's not a trick question. Is there anything we can do 1v2?
I could. My W's down. I suppose if I wanted to fight, as soon as she misses this binding in a moment, I could E into Morgana. start autoing for her with Hail of Blades, and then reposition with ulti to get ISO Q to do damage, but I think I'm dead either way.
So is there anything you can do 1v2?
There shouldn't be.
No, it's
Not
pretty
in
it's
fighting
pretty
wise.
black or white. It's pretty black or white, right?
Yeah, so it should be stand there.
So no, right? There's no way. There's no. Usually cannot do anything 1v2. Nothing you can do 1v2 is winning, basically, right? So, what's an easy habit to fix this? Like, what's an easy way to fix this?
Respect the man advantage.
Right. So, what should you do here?
Kind of stay where I am, closer to my tower.
Close to your tower and do what?
Wait.
Yeah, wait for what?
Either Yuumi or them to push the wave to me.
Why are you waiting for Yuumi, right?
Yeah.
Right. So we can make it 2v2 again, right? Otherwise, you're just gonna 1v2 and die, right? So it's easy. It's just basically your whole laning phase, everything we've been talking about in this one replay. The whole laning phase is revolving around what?
Understanding what the supports want to do.
Okay,
in the matchup.
exactly. Yeah, and where are they essentially, right? We're just playing around our supports the whole time
Mm-hmm.
in the laning phase, and he who does that better is just crushing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's fast forward here. Okay, Yumi's like, Yumi used ulti, feels bad.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. We push the wave in. Oh, I don't know if you're allowed to hit this. Okay, we're fine. Oh, maybe we're not allowed to hit this.
Maybe we're not.
I don't know why you use your E. Okay, we have a clear problem. What's the problem?
Trying to push that wave when it's illegal.
It's not illegal. It's just that let's look at this image here. I thought we said we could trade and all in.
We can.
Well, why can't we
It's
do
hard
it
to
now?
it's hard to do that with Twitch Invis.
Well, when he pops up, why can't you just use your abilities on him?
Because I use them on the minions.
Okay, yeah. So easy
Because
fix, right?
I was trying to finish shoving the wave.
But we know, what do we know about the wave here? What do we know about this using abilities on the wave? When can we do it and when can we not do it?
We can't do it when their champions are in lane.
Okay, yeah, they're gonna PvP. We need it to PvP, so you cannot use it like that, right? So
Yeah.
imagine if he comes out of stealth in front of you, you have everything up. You just dump your
you
whole load into his face.
WQ, Hail of Blades.
Auto attack, yeah, Hail of Blades, ulti, it's lit, right? But because you have nothing, he just kills you. Because you're just a minion without any abilities, right? You're just a big minion, a cannon minion, without abilities. So I think the easiest fix we're seeing for laning phase is stop using your abilities on the wave until we get to this point. Well, actually, he's still killing you here. I was gonna say when they leave,
still
you
chasing.
can. You probably have to. No, we're good. Okay. Yeah, I think that's basically the vast majority of your laning phase is we're using abilities on the wave when all you need to do is just auto attack. And are you playing around your PvP correctly? Your 2v2 PvP correctly?
Okay. Now a question.
Yeah.
They've taken my tower and I'm in a side lane.
Yeah.
Do you push and move, or do you just freeze it on your half of the map and farm it?
If you freeze, you lose the game, right? How come?
Because you're just not impactful.
Right. And then the game becomes what? 4v5.
4v5
right?
for the rest of your team. Okay.
Right. And what do we say happens when you're down one person? Remember what happened when Yumi went to ward? She was gone for like 3 seconds, but what happened in those 3 seconds?
It's just straight auto loss.
Yeah, it's just auto. You can't do anything, right? So they're gonna go top side, and then your team wants to like do something, they just auto lose, right? So
yeah,
you have to go match no matter what. So yeah, if Twitch is staying bot is lit though, because that means he's not doing anything useful.
Okay, so I lose my tower in laning phase.
Oh my god, he's trolling. Oh my god, he's dead.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And I never hit him.
That's fine. It's fine. He's just trolling. Nice.
They take my tower. Do I give bot lane to my mid if they take it? In this case, it's a brand. He doesn't really want to be in a side lane.
That's fine. He's better than you are in the side lane, right?
Okay.
Fuck it.
Okay.
But no matter what, you need to be the side near the objective. So if we look at this, we need to be Rift Herald side, And the
Okay.
guy with TP takes the long lane. Look at Jax. He wants to be long
He
lane.
was
right?
actually
He was on the way. So you go mid or top or it doesn't matter, right? So, and then doing Krugs is wasting time. We need to fix our lane assignments, by the way. So you might be
Okay.
thinking you're making money, but we are losing time to fix the lane. We need to be in the correct
Okay.
lane here, because otherwise you're just stuck bot, which is not ideal. Obviously you can see it's not ideal here, right? There's nothing you can do in a side lane, so yeah.
Okay.
Jax got it. Let's go. Yeah, if he's got the wave, you just base because he's farming it, right?
I don't know what I'm dancing around for.
It's fine. But I do think a big like you said, a massive part of this game was the laning phase, right?
Because I'm actually decent at like making money. Like once I get out of laning phase, my CS like jumps a decent amount.
This is
But
awkward.
it's usually because I'm in a side lane farming and I'm not Vayne, so I shouldn't do that.
Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah. I wanted to land that W and all in.
You want to talk about this? How do we hit this? Easy
Aim good.
mechanical, easy idea for you. Not something to worry about too much, but how do I know where Twitch is going?
Well, he's chasing the Yumi and the Nasus under the tower.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to observe what he's doing, and then we can hit the W. Because most people, they say, I want to hit the W, and you just fire where they are. But in order to fire, you need to hit them to where they will be. And how do you know where they will be? You need to know what they're thinking. So he is just auto-attacking Yumi. Of course, he's going to step forward, right? So it might seem like a small miss, but if you're paying attention to what he wants to do, then we can always read where he's going. Like if you knew he was running away, that was always going to hit, for example, right? Okay, let's fast forward. Oh, you actually died here. What?
Yeah, I wanted the Teemo, and then I stepped on the shroom. Twitch
There's no
was
ISO key
invis in
here,
the
so you
bush.
lose, right?
Yeah.
And you had no W for some reason. Oh, missed from earlier. That's right.
Because I missed from earlier,
Yeah,
and I don't have any real cooldown yet.
Somebody pops out from stealth, right? How come? Actually, wait. I don't know why Yumi didn't exhaust him.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let's not worry about that for now. We have bigger fish to fry. But probably have to run because you have no ISO Q there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. Why'd you W here? Hold up. Oh, I see. That's not bad. Okay, you got nothing here. Let's go mid. Good. Very good.
Push the wave. I know they're on Drake.
Very
Rotate away
nice.
from them.
That's really good. And then here we're just chilling. Oh, here we go. Kill this Teemo. Wait, why are you waiting? Go kill this guy. Nice. Okay, push top.
Just waiting for the KS. No. I don't know why I hesitated. I might have misclicked something.
Oh, kill this guy. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. Well, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Okay. Easy tip. That'll gain you 500 elo. Okay. What's Kai'Sa's pattern? It's the same thing every time. Swear to God.
Halo Blades Q. ISO Q.
Halo Blades.
Well,
ISO
proc
Q,
passive with
proc
Halo
passive.
Blades and ISO Q.
So what do you start with usually?
I like starting with W to
Yup.
get in ult range if I'm in range.
Yup.
If I'm not in range, yeah.
And then you hit the ulti, and then what do you do?
Use the ult.
Okay,
or
ulti.
to guarantee ISO Q, then
Yup.
auto them to pieces.
And then use Halo Blades. 3 auto attacks specifically.
Yeah.
Okay. Liz Lux is walking through the river with you next to her. How do you one shot her? There are multiple ways. Pick your favorite.
Blast Cone is the easiest because I won't have to use my ulti.
Blast
I could
cone,
also
then
flash the wall, W ult the wall,
Yep.
walk around the wall.
Yep.
Yumi has her ult up.
I don't know about walk around the wall, right? Because if she sees you, what's she gonna do?
She's gonna panic by in my face.
Yeah, I
if
mean,
I don't
then you
dodge
have
it.
to use your flash, I guess. You can do that if you want. But anything that involves getting just W her and then proc passive and ISO Q, right? So this is probably the easiest mechanical habit we can have you do on Kai'Sa every game. It's just you have upgraded Q. It's a non-frontliner. Just ISO Q proc passive. They're dead every time, right? So yeah, this guy.
But at the same time, I also know Morgana's back there. Wukong is chasing my team. I don't know where their Twitch is.
It doesn't matter. For now, we take this
Just
every
blow
time.
Lux up and
Yeah, just
1-for-1.
one shot her. Well, it won't even be a 1-for-1 because you have a chance to run away. Let's say Twitch is like next to her or something, right?
Okay.
Because You could.
So I'm just playing too safe in this instance. There's
Well,
chaos
yeah.
and everybody's chasing.
Think of it this way:
Blow the
if you can
squishy up.
kill them, kill them. Okay. There will be times. There are exceptions, of course. You know, you shouldn't be flashing for support and like all that stuff. But right now, that's not really our problem, right? I think our problem is there's an opportunity because they're like offering themselves up to you on a silver platter, and then we don't kill them. Like the Twitch in lane and this Lux walking through river and all that stuff, right? And the Morgana
Yeah.
in the bush that you W'd, right? And all we had to do is remember our pattern. Our damage pattern is proc passive, ISO Q. No problem. That's
Oh,
awkward. So
okay. I
yeah,
think
we should. Okay, let's keep going. He hourglassed. Wait, how come you're standing in her ulti?
I'm
It's
blind.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not too worried about that. We can still kill her.
I'm looking to kill the turret and then
ISO Q. Nice. Very
Yeah.
nice. Okay. Fast forward. We're going home soon, probably. Okay, we're killing his Teemo, I guess. Go Nasus!
I think
let's
yeah, I
get
was
this
waiting
guy.
for Nasus to land this slow.
Nice. Oh, that's not ISO Q, but it's good enough,
That's
right?
not ISO Q. One more step up would have
Yeah, see? Exactly. Yeah, exactly. See, you play a lot of kites, so you already know immediately what you should have done, right?
I can't believe I walked past that shroom that was right there up against the wall on the engage.
Oh, nice shot on the W here. And then down to ulti and ISO Q him, right? Nice. Didn't
Or
even have
just
to.
auto him.
Very nice.
Jax
Fast
did all the
forward.
damage.
All this is good. All this is good. It looks like a lot of the out of lane is looking pretty good, right? Looking pretty decent.
Yeah, there's another VOD I want to look at just real briefly, and you can tell me I'm just trolling the whole game because like but we won't talk about that just yet. So I want your brief opinion on the macro decision I
Dead
made.
as fuck. Nice. It's the same pattern every time, right? Proc passive ISO Q is lit.
I know, and it's so much fun once you get Nashers because the W does so much damage.
Okay. I'm down for that W. I would just be a little careful with the W. How come?
Okay, because if I proc Hail of Blades, W is a really good finisher if they do run out of my range because my auto range is kind of short.
Well, let's say you had W'd like someone else, like Morgana, and not the Wukong. Then we're not able to proc passive as fast, right?
Right.
But in this case, it didn't matter. So fast forward.
So in certain cases, save the
honestly,
save
in all
W to
cases, the W is
Okay.
used to proc passive, right? So if you're using W and you didn't proc passive, it better be for a good reason. Otherwise, it's just wasted, right? Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. You guys are dealing with this Teemo, whatever. Okay, let's watch this. We are Omega strong.
Oh, I've got
W.
W evolve, so I like to spam it to
But remember, if you
try
miss,
to get the reset.
if you miss, what's the issue?
That's a long cooldown.
Yeah, pretty long cooldown. So, but yeah, you can keep fishing. Okay, let's keep going. So far, I don't really have any problems with your out of lane. There are some missed opportunities
So
with the Lux.
I mean, that's kind of the yeah.
Like look at this. This is great, right? Did you ulti in ISO Q and go for your Halo Blades passive proc? You did. Did she die? She did, right? Easy.
Absolutely. Lux problems.
The same pattern. Oh, this is what I'm talking about though, right here. Right with the Miss W. You should be careful.
Yeah. Well, I W'd the clone, and there's a miss again.
Well, if you W clone, it's good because you can get the reset. But here
That's true.
we what happened to our W?
It just went off into space.
Yeah.
Or their base, rather.
Right. When in doubt, just hold it. It's fine to shoot him in the face with it. No problem. Did we miss W again somewhere?
Probably.
Oh.
That or I was using it for vision right over the 3 wards we have right there.
Are you trying to? I'm not sure what you're trying to do here. You try to hit the Twitch or something. You thought he was invisible here.
Yeah, their
That's
Twitch
good
after
try.
lane has just been out of this game. Like
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
where he is. He just keeps not showing up.
He's getting owned. That's why. Nice. That guy's dead. Oh, you flashed, sir.
Yeah, I didn't expect the. Well, if you watch the trade, she gets out, and then I think the minions auto actually finish the kill.
Oh no, the Yumi Q, right?
Or Yumi Q. One of the two. I didn't get the kill, and I didn't expect it.
It's fine. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Okay. All this is fine. You can 1v9 if you really want to here. Let's watch.
I think I'm just
so
missing W's on Lux.
You're starting to see a mechanical issue with the evolved W, right? How many of these have you hit?
Maybe 25% of them.
I think honestly it might be less, but oh maybe not. It's probably like 25%, right? So yeah, like that. You
My
see like what happens if you hit it? This
he's
happens, right?
I mean, it procs the passive when I hit him 2 times in a row with Evolve W,
Yeah,
and
and
now
then
he's just like crap, and I'm dead.
yeah, exactly. So when in doubt, you should hold on to it. Okay, that's the tech. Or they're running into you like this. Perfect.
Right. Oh, I hit someone I didn't expect.
You should kill this guy. Okay, how do
Yeah.
you kill this guy?
Dodge the
Easiest.
Morgana binding when I go in for him. And
Not even. Don't even worry about dodging binding right right now.
I have ISO Q.
Yeah,
Kaisa and River's really fun to fight with because there's
I
no minions around.
yeah ISO Q and can you
I've
proc
already got
passive
3
quickly?
stacks of
Yeah,
plasma.
yeah, exactly. Easy, right? This guy's dead as
Mm-hmm.
fuck. So sometimes we are somehow we don't see the angle, right? Lux is about to bind you if you're not careful. Okay, good. All this is good. You're firing W's on them. Okay. That's a 4v5. You didn't really want to join that, right?
Right.
I'm down. You push
So
me
I
instead,
threw my poke, pushing the wave.
and then I'm down to kill them all here.
I know this team mode
You can
gets it.
ulti in if you want. I'm down. Very nice. If you want to get
And now I
fancy
died of
here,
Morg bonding.
it's okay. If you want to get fancy here, we can talk about this real quick. So, since you already know a lot of how your damage works, let's talk about how we save damage. So, what do we need to kill this Teemo?
1 auto.
1 auto. So we can save ISO Q and your W, your next
Ah,
W, right?
I see.
So yeah, you can ulti in 1 auto, ISO Q W, Morgana, 1 shot. Easy. You
Mhm.
kill 2 people, right?
I think she actually is fast enough. Oh, she predicted with the shield. That's why. As soon as yeah, but
But auto does physical damage, right? So
right.
yeah.
Shield
And
wouldn't have done anything.
if you want to do like more nitpicky stuff, we want to focus the guy who's about to kill us, right?
Which is
So
Wukong.
maybe
And
there's a
not
chance you can kill him.
don't greed for the support queue.
All right, because you can W Wukong, right? But I wouldn't worry about this too much. Okay, I'm not too worried. Ah, you bought a collector. What, sir? Sir, why'd you buy the collector?
Sell the Dirk.
Yeah. We go full AP. Okay, we go full AP. We sell the Dirk eventually for the Rabadons or Hourglass or whatever you need. So
Yeah.
but out of lane, I'm decently impressed. You're right. The
Well, thank you.
laning phase is the main issue. It seems, right? Fast forward. If there's an out of lane thing you should work on, what is it? Mechanically speaking.
Not missing W's
Right.
by not taking bad shots. But
Right.
like this is kind of what
This is pretty good. This section.
this is
pretty good.
what players why the AP Kai'Sa build kind of works because like firing W's into their base like that.
So it's not that we
If they land and I get the resets, they just have no answer.
Right. It's not that we shouldn't be looking all the time. It's that how do we know? How do we help improve our W hit rate? What do we say about the Twitch thing up here? In order to hit the W, what do you need? What do you need to know?
To predict what they want, know what they
Yes.
want, and
Yes, exactly. So in this case, what do they want here?
they're backing up, so they're headed towards their inhib that's down.
Yeah, easiest
/
W
their
of your
Nexus
life.
turrets.
Yeah, they're trying to run away. Easiest W's of your life, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's fast forward. This game's over. Okay, so let's look at another one.
Yeah, it's over.
We have time for one more, probably. Which one of these do you want to look at?
Probably another Kai'Sa game, because yeah, I'm still trying to understand Caitlyn. I love the range that she provides, but then I never play it right anyway. Oh, this game is a mess.
Caitlyn sucks.
So this is the game I want to ask you about the macro because I think the Nasus dumpsters Garen and takes like 2 towers, and then I'm just like farming supers in the side lane for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, kind of depressing, right? Okay, let's talk about this. So,
And
Renata, I know Renata's a new champion.
This is my first time with Renata too, so I know the champions. I understand like if she uses W, I understand that portion of it.
But what about the lane, the pattern, the PvP pattern?
With Renata?
Yeah. Remember Yuumi? You told me Yuumi was good at what?
Trading.
Right. So we would want to trade when they go for minions. Okay. What about Renata?
She has her Q is like a baby Swain pull, right?
Yeah, but kind
where
of
she
honestly,
can choose the direction where it goes though.
Yeah, it's kind of subpar in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Her W is a resurrect
Mhm.
if I get a kill. Like it's like a Chem Soul Dragon.
Yeah, yeah.
And then if I get a kill during that, I resurrect with a tiny amount of HP.
Right?
And I don't know what her E does. And then her ult is the cloud
Ah.
of enemies fighting each other. I believe it's some sort of buff,
Yeah,
right?
the E is the secret. Okay. So she wants to trade because she fires missiles and gives you guys a shield. Right? But how did she trade? So remember with Yumi, how did we trade? So we know we want to trade. How did we do it? How do we execute that?
We executed it when Morgana missed her binding
Uh
on last hits with Yumi
uh
shield and heal.
so that's like the time that's like a good time to do it when
Oh, okay.
Morgana misses bind. But how do we how do we initiate the trade?
We walk up and hit them.
Yes, walk up and hit them with auto attack Q. Okay. Now you have Renata. How does Renata trade?
With range abilities. You said her
Uh
E is a missile,
yeah,
right?
it's like the missile thing. Do you need to be involved in this trade?
No.
Not really, right?
Well, not really.
Right, because there's no
Right.
heals on you, there's no shields on you, right? There's no buff on you. So
Right.
all we have to do is just let her do her thing, right?
Okay.
Okay, so let's watch this. Kind of have a issue already, right? What happened?
I stood behind a low HP minion and got crit
Yeah,
Q'd in the head.
yeah. Sometimes it happens, right? It's okay. How about this one? What's happening here?
She's walking up in the wave and just autoing me.
Okay, so is
And
there
Malphite's still level 1, so he can't do anything.
is there a problem in this lane already?
I've taken more than half of my HP and have achieved nothing
All right. So
but 3 CS.
right. So here's something that's really funny, right? We said Renata wants to trade with her missile thing, right? But what did she take level 1?
Pick the pull.
Okay, so can
The
we really
Q.
do anything?
No.
Yeah, can't really do anything. So we gotta chill, right? But what do we try and do?
Tried to fight for level 2.
Is this fighting for level 2 or are you hitting Malphite?
Well, I hit yes, I hit Malphite when she landed the root because I felt like, all right, I need to follow up. My support actually did something.
All right. So now we learned that that thing doesn't really do much, right? Plus, we're focusing the support, so the ADC is just gonna kill us, right? And what does Misfortune want? She wants to trade, right?
Yep.
So we're getting out traded because Misfortune wants to trade with you, and Renata doesn't even have a trading tool yet, right? So you see, like in the laning phase, it's very specific. The way you guys get something productive done is very specific, and it's always tied to your support. I promise. Oh, that's a fat. You could have Halo Blades that Misfortune there.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Oh, what the fuck?
The Kindred
dead.
was a little bit special. And
Oh.
so from watching your other videos, we've got an invade. I want to push to create pressure to keep them in lane. They rotated, so now I'm trying to deny them CS by pushing the wave.
If they go, we gotta go too, right? So we want to push to make them afraid they're gonna lose minions. But if they just sack the wave, we gotta go too, right?
Oh, okay.
But in this case, the Azir's also there, so you guys don't win. So like, here's a good example from my last game. I don't know if you were watching my last game, but
I was watching it.
okay. So you remember this part? You remember this?
Okay, I
This is
wasn't
really
watching the beginning.
extreme, but this one. Let's back it up.
Okay,
Javin's just
J4 is
invading
in the exact
instantly.
same position.
Yeah, Javin's just fucking YOLO invade. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna push, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the instant fighting happens. What's the plan?
Well, you're trying to keep them in lane. And or have prio to rotate.
It's like instant something happens. I'm like, what the? I gotta go, bro. Right?
Okay.
How come?
Because he's dying.
Right, but remember, how good is man advantage?
Oh, it's free.
So if we go and they don't go, what happens?
You kill Fiddlesticks, and the game's probably over.
Right, they have to go, right? Because what happens if they just push? Their jungle just dies, right?
Yep.
Okay, so let's watch what happens. I'm gone, bro. I'm like, see ya, guys. We're gonna kill this guy. So obviously they follow too, right? They have to go. But because I'm here already, what happens?
You kill them, and you preserve your man advantage.
Yeah, they have to chase to finish.
And
it.
they're tunneling him, and now you're gonna kill Vayne.
I'm gonna chase the Vayne, and then they're gonna chase me, right? It's kind of a cycle, but we're ahead by 1 step, right?
Yep.
Because we already killed the Fiddle. So like it's
And
a
now you're ahead
massive chain
again.
all the way to the end when both mid laners come in.
Okay. So I'm gonna sack waves.
Yeah, we gotta go home. We gotta go home. Okay, so in this case, it is a little awkward that Azir's there, but I think we should be looking. Your screen needs to be over there,
Yeah.
right? And then if you
Okay.
determine that it's impossible, then you can not go, right? But it's not like we don't stay and push. We gotta go immediately, right? Okay, fast forward. Renata's doing her thing, right? And then Malphite's just pressing Q on you. Wow, that did so much. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna try and trade with her. That's not allowed, sir.
Yep.
Sir. Okay, kill this guy.
Just running
Fuck
me
it.
down.
No, you kill
What
this
did I
guy.
flash into her face for? Oh, I did kill her.
You missed the important ability, right? What was it?
I missed W again.
So yeah. And then Renata pushed her away. That's crazy. You see that? I don't even know what's happening anymore. But flash. You know how to W flash on Kaisa?
You start the W and then flash during the animation.
Yep, perfect. Okay, so you already know how to do it.
I really never used it, but I know how it works.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. So you can practice that. It's one way to get your W and then insta proc passive because you flash in at the same time. Okay, we're about to discuss this. All right, ready? Promise you it's the exact same thing. All right, what did you just see Renata do?
She landed a pull again, and she then shielded the trade. And so she successfully traded. That was her trading pattern.
We successfully traded. Okay, so let's watch
And then
this.
I'm getting misfortune queued again.
So, what part about our matchup tells us that we should do this?
I honestly thought Renata was just gonna W me, and I think we would have got the kill.
Oh, true actually, but I guess what was the lesson learned here?
Don't trust your support.
Yeah, don't trust, dude. There's no trust. Okay, when it comes to all in, it needs to be like guaranteed. Like I don't know, maybe she used it or something. Let's watch. Did she use it already?
Use what?
There's no trust.
The W?
I like the idea, but there is no trust. She W'd herself. I actually can't tell.
Oh, is that what that shield is?
No, that's not. The shield is the missile. No, I think she just.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I have no idea. I can't tell if she used it. Yeah, can't tell if she used it or what. But you had an interesting idea. But yeah. I would be.
The funny thing is Malphite takes
trust.
every kill in this lane during this game.
That's a good thing, I guess. Oh no.
Yeah, and he built tank, not AP, so.
Oh Jesus. Okay, let's fast forward. Okay, so lane's a little bit dicey, right?
Just a little. And then this, like, what's this gank? We have no CC.
Unfortunate. If she hit the slow, Misfortune's dead, but it's fine. Fast forward. Let's keep going. Honestly, this is what I want you to do. Okay, I want you to focus on minions until you are. You don't want to interact with them unless you're thinking about your 2v2 correctly. That's a good way to think about it. Okay.
Don't interact with the minions.
Or no, don't interact with the enemy champions until you're successfully 2v2ing. Does that kind of make sense, right?
Okay.
You want every interaction to be you want every interaction to come out with a dub, with like a small HP lead every time we trade with Renata, for example, right? And every time it's not a dub, that means it's a loss. Also, easiest thing you can fix in lane is obviously just don't use the abilities on the minions. Like
yeah, because it messed up all the minions on your tower.
Yeah, exactly.
The Q hit him just enough that the tower one shot all of them.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So that's the easiest fix for sure. Okay. Be very patient with your abilities. You don't really need to use them on the wave. You can do it in the mid game, no problem, to push. But in the laning phase, it's very important that you don't waste them like that.
Okay.
And then level 6, the matchup changes. You were talking about that a lot earlier, but you're right. Level 6 matchup changes a lot, right? So on their level 6,
they're looking for a Malphite ultimate, Misfortune ultimate wombo.
Yes. And then how about you guys on level 6?
It's not like Kai'Sa's ultimate is really good for positioning, but it's not like a big time damage power spike ultimate in my opinion. But maybe it's because I'm just bad.
No. You have it right. And then Renata's the same thing, right? We don't really.
Yeah.
We don't really got.
I think she lands ult on Malphite twice in this lane and it does nothing.
Yeah, because Malphite auto attack is not relevant, I guess.
And he never gets in range. Like she ults them so far apart. But that's not about me, and we're not gonna. Yeah, here it comes.
What?
Like what?
What the fuck? That's so funny, actually. That's so funny looking. Interesting,
Um,
interesting. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the mid game stuff where
this
you
mid
said you
game
want to
is
look at
just
the macro.
trolled by me, I think. But I
So what
want
do
you to tell me it's trolled just to
we
make sure.
what did we learn last game's mid game about last game's mid game?
Be in mid lane, darn it.
Wait, say again?
Be in the mid lane.
Yeah. Oh, sir.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't. Yeah.
Uh, don't
Greeting for the
forget that they're
kill.
gonna Malphite ulti you, right?
Yeah.
And if you want to go in, remember what's the pattern?
Not ISO Q in the middle of a wave, that's for sure.
Well, you can RW, I guess, right? That's the only play.
Yeah.
It's never auto attack. I
And
promise you,
I
auto attack.
definitely like no, I don't ever fire the W, I just die.
I promise you, it's almost never auto attack. Never a real play. That Teemo one hit auto attack. That was like a special play. It doesn't
Yeah.
normally happen. But yeah, you see Miss Fortune one auto attack, you're not gonna be able to walk up and get her unless you flash or something or ulti. Okay,
So
fast
they
forward.
keep shoving because everybody's up playing with Nasus.
We
There I
need
am
to-
farming Krugs again.
Yeah, we need to be mid, right?
Even with a wave
Okay, so let's back it up.
up here on the tier 2.
Let's back it up. So after you clear the wave, we go mid. Here.
Right here.
Yeah, after you kill this wave here. Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
I don't-
You're good to go. Right?
I don't stay. It's like I'm thinking I need to make money, so I'm gonna kill Krugs while the next wave is coming up, and then clear
True.
that too.
True. But we need to fix our lane assignments. Right?
Okay. Lane
That's the-
assignments are more important.
So you just made the money right here. This wave, that's the money. And then you
Okay.
said the next step is Krugs the next wave versus go mid next wave.
Okay.
Right? So we should just
Like
fix the
walk
lane
mid right
assignments.
now or back.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, exactly. Walk mid, or if you think it's not safe, then we have to find a way to go mid here, right?
okay. That's
So-
where I was catching up. Like
Right.
I thought
exactly.
the other option was just to base and spend my 1k.
Right. We can't get stuck in the side lane. Otherwise, we're kind of like kind of doomed. So like eventually you push it down, you gotta go home, right?
Yeah, I push it out here with 1800 for Mirror Man
Nice.
Immune.
Good. And then we gotta fix our lane assignments again, right?
Yep,
Just-
and I
just
think
don't
I
go
went
bot.
top because Garen backed right in front of them trying to kill the tower.
All right. We go top. We go bot. I don't care.
I went bot.
Sorry. Mid or
Because
top.
I
Mid or
okay.
top, right? How come?
Well, they're all up there. That's where the pressure is.
Where's the objective? Next objective.
Oh, Harold. Actually, Harold will be up, but Baron's in 30. So
Baron, right? So we need
Harold
to
will be up for like 20 seconds.
You need to be next to Baron somehow. You need to find a way to do that. Otherwise, it's doomed. And if you're ever
Okay.
bot, it's one wave temporary. Like fix one wave and go mid, right? But you
Okay.
can't just stay, which is
Okay.
your team just gets 4v5 here and you lose the game here. Probably.
The whole game is they keep fighting 4v5. It's not like
Well, here's the thing. Let's back it up. Okay. If you're bot, if they take one step into the jungle, they're dead.
yep.
So if
They
you're
get
bot,
Malphite ulted and whatever.
if you're bot, they have to AFK. Do you think they're gonna AFK?
The chances of 4 of them AFKing is like 0.
Okay, yeah, true. And is it even a good thing for them to AFK? Let's say it's competitive. Like everyone's on the
No.
same page. It's not even a good thing for 4 people to be AFK, right? So
No.
that's what happens when you're a bot. So
So I see them all in, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do as much damage to this tower as I can.
right, exactly. Now it's too late. Now you can't do anything, right? But to fix this, we needed to
Not
go fix our
bot
lane
lane.
assignments. Yes, exactly. So
Okay.
you guys lose the game off
So-
this probably.
This whole match is because now they got the inhib at 20 minutes, and I think I
Mhm.
farm supers for the next.
Yeah, now
Forever.
you can't really do too much, right? So we can just see what happens here, but we somehow it's just do basically in solo queue if you 4v5 you just lose, right? You just
Yeah.
lose a full team fight and it's hard to recover.
So they're all going there, but I see supers hitting our base, so I'm like, well, I have to.
Well, they got it without you, so it works. There, Zero is still dead, right? So keep pushing. Good. You need to push out instead of doing Krugs, right? Oh, sorry, Gromp.
Keep pushing because push the super waves back as far as possible.
Yeah, exactly. To buy as
Okay.
much time as possible, right? Okay, and then you have upgrade soon. Let's see it. Let's get the upgrade. Okay, let's watch this. Okay, this is where the AP Kaiser pays off, right? Oh, you evolved when you should have killed
I
her.
should have. Yeah.
It's okay.
evolved in the middle of a fight.
It's okay. You still can 1v9 this.
I
Yeah,
could have
that's
also. Yeah, I don't know which one's the clone.
the one with the stacks.
Oh right,
Ready?
that's something good to watch for.
Yeah, you hit him once. Oh, it's the one with the stacks. Oh wait, he dodged the auto attack. Holy shit. He dodged the auto attack the last second. That's crazy.
And then they both have a different number of stacks on them.
It's because you W'd the one in front. That's why.
Okay.
Okay, and then sure. Let's keep going. It's
Good.
actually no. I was gonna say it's technically winnable. I don't think it's winnable.
No, this. Yeah.
Now all of this is just W practice. So we can
Pretty
talk
much.
about like super minion stuff. Like here when you went bot, remember we gotta fix this. We gotta fix this. So the super wave that's coming in. So there's no point. You just wait for the wave mid.
Well, yeah. I guess
Fix
I
your
was
lane
just
assignment.
stealing the minions from the support.
It's not that. It's that we're just not in the right place when they start bearing, right?
Okay.
Similar concept. Not that you guys can fight it, but if there was a chance to fight it, you had to be mid, right? So like somehow we're perma bot. Oh, ISO Q and proc passive. What is happening?
I'm dying.
Okay. First, let's discuss.
Boom. Yeah, I queued the minions. I also didn't expect.
Right here. Do you have to go in immediately?
Do I have to ult? No.
Yeah. How come?
Just I'm not dodging anything.
Well, what are we waiting for?
My Q to come back up.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I just
We can
queued the
wait.
cannon minion.
Yeah, we can just wait. No problem.
Oh, so you're saying stand there until the Q's up, then use the ult with the plasma
Yep,
passive.
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And then not even stand there, you can just run away. Keep running. Pretend to run. Right? And
Yeah.
you would have instantly killed her. And then you can press
Yeah.
E, instantly kill Zir, right? So that's why this AP Kaiser stuff is so insane late game. Oh, actually, you still died in Malphite, but
I would have died, but it would have been cleaner, that's for sure.
yeah, exactly. It's kind of like you want the pattern to be clean so that it might not have mattered that fight, like you're still
Okay,
trading
but
one
the
for
next
one.
time you
Yeah, exactly. Like we saw in the Lux, that was an opportunity, or yeah, you kind of get the point, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's fast forward. Okay, so do you want to see some examples, some mid game examples, I guess, and before we call it?
I think I would rather study bot lane matchups, but
Okay, let's see bot lane matchups.
just to hear your thought process.
Okay, let's see. This one is not what I'm looking for. There's specific games I'm looking for here.
Okay.
Hold up, let me see.
So let's see. You've got a Soraka. Soraka
Mhm.
wants to poke with Q
Yep.
and allow you to trade with
Yep.
her healing after laning Q.
Mm-hmm.
Galio wants to, well, level 1 he doesn't really have anything, but he wants to dash taunt you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
What
really.
is that called?
Aphelios, it all depends on what guns are up, and I have no idea.
I think for the sub, my butthole open up.
That champion's crazy.
So Aphelios wants to trade, or all in, right? And Galio wants to do what? The support is first, really.
Well, right. Galio wants to all in with a
Yes.
dash knock up
Yes, exactly.
taunt thing.
So even though Aphelios wants to trade and Kaiser doesn't want to trade, I'm still gonna trade with him. How come?
Because Soraka healing.
Yeah, Soraka trading is better.
And Soraka
right?
wants to trade.
Right, and that's why the support is the first consideration. Is their matchup is the most important, right? Even though Aphelios can out trade me 1v1, it's not 1v1. I'm just gonna heal up with Soraka.
So, what gave you guys the lane prio there that you just
we're just
went
hitting
in and
minions.
shoved the wave?
Remember, like you just said, Gallo can't do anything level 1. He can't all in level 1, right?
Oh, okay.
I'm hitting the minions.
And they're
Soraka
actually
presses Q.
respecting.
Oh, he can't do anything, right? He's just gonna get hit by. He actually got hit by Soraka Q a million times. Look at this. I'm like, I want to trade, right? We're trading. Soraka is looking to Q him in the face. He can't do anything because his support can't do anything level 1. So that's why usually the range champion gets gets level 2 first, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah, ideally. Kind of getting hit here kind of feels bad.
That's fine.
We see like, what do we keep doing? We're just gonna keep pushing and try and trade and poke them, right? Like, why am I using my W like this?
To poke and do damage.
Right, because it's in line
And
with our Soraka
keep Galio
matchup.
useless.
Yeah. If I had a Leona, for example, should I do that?
No, because you're gonna want that. Well, one, it's free if she lands her stun, and then you can proc your passive while Leona's got him locked down.
Yes, exactly. We need to save it for the all-in, right? But I have a Soraka, so we're only using this to trade and or poke them.
Right.
See, like the
And
whole
so
time. Oh yeah, what's up?
wave management with the different types of supports.
Mm-hmm.
Hook engage supports like Leona, Thresh, anybody with hard CC, you want to push the wave so there's no minions for them to have to worry about hooking, or do you want it like obviously if you're playing with a Leona, you don't want to shove the wave under their tower because she's not going to tower dive with her E, but
So this is what I do. Let's
where's the wave positioning for the different types of
This is what I do. We first wave to nullify their support. That's a strat in solo queue.
Okay.
And then we think about our support. So let's say
So, like,
they. Oh yeah, what's up?
So for example, if you're playing into a Blitzcrank,
Yeah.
the more minions you have, the more things he can't hook, right?
Yes, exactly.
So that's how you nullify that.
Fucking push.
How would you
right?
nullify like a Lux or a Zyra?
Okay. When is the highest chance of landing skill shots? When you're pushing or when you're getting pushed in?
When you're getting pushed in under tower.
That's the highest chance to land skill shots. So let's say this Feelers has a Q. Is it easy for him to land a Q here?
Not really.
You just told me skill shots.
Maybe on you, because you're up against creeps and a wall.
But let's say we're like standing here. Like let's say we're like standing here.
You can literally walk anywhere and you'll be fine.
Okay, so if you're getting pushed in, can you land skill shots?
Not as easily.
No, you can't, right? Okay, Soraka Q is a skill shot. We're pushing in. Is it easier or harder to hit this guy?
Easier.
Easier. Okay, so when you're pushing, it's easy to hit skill shots. And when you're getting pushed in, it's hard to hit skill shots. So against the Blitzcrank, what do we do?
We push the wave and stand behind our minion wave.
Easy, right?
So you can't hook us under
He goes
tower.
for a flash hook, we flash, no problem. Easy, right? But let's say we're getting pushed in. He's fishing for hooks under our tower. We can't do anything about it. We're kind of fucked, right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
especially if we're too close to the tower.
Yes, exactly. So I prefer to play to nullify their matchup. So let's say we're playing
that makes a lot of sense.
With Leona and they're playing with Zyra. I'm gonna push them in, even though we can't all in them.
Okay. And you just let your Leona roam.
There you go. Perfect, right? Easy. And then they can't do shit. Zyra's stuck under tower, can't root shit, and then your Leona goes mid. We won the game, right? So that's exactly what it is, right? Do you want to look at more lane matchup ideas? Let's see.
Maybe a couple. Like, okay, so I'm playing Kai'Sa with Nautilus, and I'm up against the LCS Caitlyn Lux combo. They want to trade every time I try to last hit with poke damage, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But what you said is both their support and Caitlyn mostly are all skill shot based, so I should be looking to push them under tower.
Yes, for sure, 100% of the time. That's how you defeat Caitlyn Lux. Is you pick Karma Ezreal and you push them under tower, right?
Okay.
Because then they can't land any skill shots and they can't lane. Meanwhile, Ezreal Karma is Omega poking under tower, right? That's why you see so much Karma against Caitlyn. Same with Ashe. W spam. Does that kind of make sense?
Okay.
And then ideally, when they are fighting us for the wave, our junglers here we flash with Nautilus. Fuck it, we gotta go. All right, that's the only play.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Make sense?
That does, yes.
Good. Not sure if there are other examples, but let me see. Maybe interesting one here. What do we say about this?
All right, you're playing with the new champion. We have a better understanding of how she works. At least I do now. You're into a misfortune. Wants to bounce Qs at you, but the Seraphine, she wants to chain up her CC until she gets a root on you.
Yep.
And she can also heal, so they want to trade. They want to trade a lot.
They want to trade a lot. They want to catch us as well with the Seraphine root, and that's it, right? Perfect.
Yep.
And then what do? We just hope Renata gets a W trades on it, whatever. Right? We pray, bro. Pray. Okay, so let's fast forward. Let's see what happens here.
So in this lane, misfortunes her W, all of her abilities are point and click essentially because E is so hard to
Yes,
land. I mean, so
exactly.
easy to land.
Yeah, exactly.
Seraphine's all skill shots mostly. So you want to shove them under tower?
Oh yeah, for sure. We Omega pushing. A lot of
Okay.
times it turns into Omega pushing, right? In solo queue.
Okay. And don't
And
get killed by the jungler.
exactly. You need to do it and not get killed by a jungle. That's how you win the game.
I've heard you say so many times in your couple coaching VODs, oh, jungler gets a kill, GG.
Yeah. And then this is
Oh, see,
some
there you got the passive off on
this
the
is some new
W.
champion bullshit. Okay, so they kind of killed themselves because they had level 1. We just had level 2 there. They were psychopath.
Was this
And
game
then
also this morning?
no, this is like yesterday. So yeah,
Okay. I might
lane
have
was
been
that.
watching this one too.
Oh, nice.
Anyway.
Okay. Let's see if there's maybe one more. Let's see. There's a Kaisa game here. How about this? Against Draven Leona. Okay.
Oh gosh,
What's the strat?
oppressions galore. I guess if your Thrush is good, he flays Leona's all in,
True. So what do we want? What do we want to do?
and you. So Leona likes being shoved under tower because then she just all ins you at the front of it. So this one's where you kind of hold the wave in the middle. You don't really want to push
So
this one, do
this
you?
is gonna be interesting. If you are under their tower, she would love to go in on you, right?
Right. That's what
But
I'm saying.
do
We
you
don't want
have
that
to
to
be?
happen,
Do you
which is why
have
we
to
don't want to
be?
push.
Well, do you have to be under her tower if you push?
No.
So there's
So you're
something interesting
saying
here.
push the wave, but don't try to get plates.
Yeah, exactly, right? You can do that. We can exactly do that. We can push and then just say, okay, find graves before we even try to attempt plates, right?
Okay.
Okay, but a lot of times you see it ends up being pushing. Fuck it. It's just what kind of pushing?
Yeah.
Push and hit tower. Push, don't hit tower. You know, maybe sometimes you can't push because it's Callista, Thresh, and Lease. But yeah.
And so what if, obviously at some point in the pushing, you're not going to just like crash it every time and it's going to start,
Oh yeah.
the waves
Sometimes
will
it's
be
fucked.
meeting in front of their tower, like, or up between the bush and the wall there.
Right. Sometimes you can't fix it. Then it's fucked. You just
And then,
ask
okay,
for
because
jungle.
like that's
Right.
a free freeze on them in a position that's not ideal.
Exactly. This one's kind of funny. Oh my god, I did not kill him. That was so bad.
Yeah. And then Leona queued you.
So pretty troll start.
You're still both alive, actually. All 4 of you are alive.
Draven should have died for sure. I'm pretty sure I ended that. Okay, and then here we don't really have many choices now, right?
And so with a Thresh, you don't want to let them push you, so he can hook them under tower?
Yeah. Remember, it's hard to hit skill shots. But what's not hard to hit with Thresh?
Play.
Flay. So our only play here is Flay. Look at that. Is it possible to hit this hook? Is that even
No.
possible?
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's still better to push them and fish for hooks.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And then someone's like, okay, we're gonna Flay, bro. We're gonna go for a Flay play. And the Hecarim's like, I don't want to get counter ganked. This is why when you get pushed in, it's hard to play the game. Because if we go for a Flay and the jungle's here, how fucked is Thresh?
Yeah. He's just dead.
Right. So here
dead.
we're just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just pretend the jungler's not here. So we're gonna look for something. Oh, okay, here we go.
Hey, look,
oh,
it's
flash Flay.
Tarzan.
Yeah. It's flash Flay. How easy is this? So look at this. How hard was it to hit the hook when we were getting pushed in? Yeah.
Oh,
but
hard.
How
He
easy
still
is it
missed,
to hit the
but
Flay?
the flash play was
Guaran-
free in that
it's-
position.
It's guaranteed, right? Easy, right?
Unfortunately, Hecarim has speed.
Easy, right? So they're just all dead.
Oh yeah, this was this morning. You KS both of those.
I did not want to take both, but
I know.
the Draven probably had to take. The Leona one I did not have to take, I think.
Yeah, he could have queued in just a second.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Okay, anyways, push the wave, go home, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, they're trolling here.
Oh, does Graves come over the wall at you?
Yeah, Graves psychopath,
Yeah.
right? But we're just gonna kill him instead.
I was gonna say all he has to do is flay, and then you proc passive. Oh yeah.
He's dead.
And then Kaisa W does do more damage the lower HP they are.
Yeah, it's execute. Has execute parts in it.
Okay.
And then okay, this is what we talked about. We can't hit their tower, right? How come?
Because Leona.
Yeah, you said you didn't like it when
alive.
Leona ease you under their tower. So we can push and not hit the tower, which is exactly what we're doing.
Okay.
Then we're like, okay, let's just go fuck with their jungler. Let's kill all the plants. Like, put a bunch of wards down.
And so this is where I'm what I was talking about. They have it like frozen right in front of their tower.
Yeah.
What do you do there?
Well, what
Assuming
did
you're
we just
not
do?
trying to kill the Graves with your invading Hecarim.
Oh, it's fine. We just sit here and we just sit
You just
here,
farm it.
right?
You
Yeah,
just farm it.
no problem,
Okay.
right? I can kill. Fuck it, we can push it too, right? But it's
I feel too much urgency, I guess, in those positions to crash the wave and get it over with,
no,
because I
no, no.
feel
You can just chill, no
the
problem.
jungler is definitely coming, kind of a thing.
But yeah, this is why we push, right? It's because we can go help, right? And they're just
Crash
super
Lantern
doomed.
for the win.
Remember the reverse. If they push us in, Thresh can't find a hook, and Leona goes to roam,
Yep.
right? Because they don't want to get flayed under tower, right? Same thing. So, make
Okay.
sense?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Hopefully, you learned a lot about laning phase and you can apply this stuff. What do you think are the biggest takeaways?
Definitely understanding the support mashup. Don't use abilities on the wave.
Yeah, that's the easy fix. Don't use abilities on the wave. And then the 2v2, just as long as you have a habit of predicting what you're supposed to do when they go for minions and what they want to do to you when you go for minions, and have that firmly in your head the whole time.
Right.
During laning. Okay? And you'll know if you're doing it right if you are winning the 2v2. Right?
Yeah.
So, I think
Because
that's
yeah, I feel like
a
I've
good
been
habit.
a real pushover in lane, and then I win with my
Right.
mid-late game.
Right. I would study this game. Like, you need to make sure that when they're trolling, you kill them. Okay, basically. So I would
Yeah.
say, go back when you're working on this idea. Just don't watch anything else except for your laning phase, and when you guys are PvPing, and ask
Okay.
yourself, did I remember to apply my 2v2 ideas on every interaction?
Okay.
Make sense? Sounds good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Any last questions before we call
Yes,
it?
I do have. I still have a couple questions.
Yeah. Go for it.
What is your opinion of Ashe at the moment? I don't want to be a one-trick Kaisa, especially if I'm playing like Clash with my friends. I don't want to get banned out.
You said Ash?
So what's like, what are you? Do you have any recommendations for either a second or third pick? Like my Misfortune's pretty decent.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
I've only played a few. Yeah. It's good KD or win rate right now, but that's not my point. Like, what do you think of Ashe right now? I just saw you play Bork Runans the other day.
I kind of don't like it because they're
Okay.
sometimes it's doomed, and if you miss arrow, it's giga doomed. So I don't
Okay.
like having all my eggs in one basket. So
Okay.
for example, the arrow basket, I think that's not really good in the meta right now, especially when they can cleanse and there's infinite merc treads and tenacity going around. So,
All right.
so like you see in Kaisa, the eggs are not in one basket. She can do stuff without ulti, right?
Yes,
But Ash
definitely.
cannot, for example. So
That
champions
makes
that
sense.
can do stuff like that. That's why Misfortune is
All
a
right.
little iffy, because a lot of it is on the ulti.
Alta, yeah.
But
I
Jinx,
mean,
Jinx is pretty
full
good.
Jinx isn't. Yeah, her ulti's okay, but it's more of an execute.
Yeah. So I would
Um.
suggest like Jinx. I would suggest like Jin, stuff like that. But
Okay. I
let's
know
see.
Jin's super strong.
We can just like take some ideas from here. I don't know if you play the Zeri champ.
I have never played the
Um,
Zeri champ. I don't plan on it.
if you play Kaisa, Twitch could be an idea. Uh, yeah, it's not too much, huh?
No, not really.
ADC pool kind of sus. Honestly, play what you like.
Seraphine. I love how Seraphine's number 10.
Yeah, seems good.
That's
I,
troll.
I would suggest you play what you like. So,
Okay. Um. So you would say never start call.
oh yeah, there's never a game where you start call. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
What are your thoughts on AD Kaisa right now?
I actually have not played it, so I can't really say.
Okay.
But there are people who are playing it with some success, right? So I can't say it's bad, can't say it's good. I would need to try myself. But there are people who are playing AD Kaiser. Like look at this, for example, right? He's
Let's see.
Kraken Collector PD. It's just not my preferred.
Oh, those are. Is that their opponent? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not my preferred build. So
Okay.
not my preferred play style.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Anything else?
You always take W second on Kaisa, right? For the
Yeah.
passive all in with the Halo Blades.
Unless for some reason you think you're getting level 2 ganked or whatever, like maybe E sometimes,
Okay.
right?
Might
But
need to dodge a skill shot.
yeah,
too.
something like that. But it's mostly W because it lets you proc passive, right?
Okie dokie.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good luck in your games, okay? Let me know how they go. And yeah, I would suggest just focus on Remembering your 2v2 matchup. Remind yourself of the 2v2 matchup every time you're looking for minions. Every time you want to hit them, I would say. That's probably where things are going wrong. Is you're trying to hit them, and it's not a good idea, or they're running at you and you're running away. So I would say, maybe a better way to do it is every time you guys want minions, you just remind yourself, okay, I'm looking to trade. I'm looking to trade. I'm looking to trade. He walks up, oh, I got the trade, right? So I would do that first. Don't worry about the reverse, which is Morgana bind.
Yeah.
Okay, for now. Don't worry about that for now.
Okay.
Worry about what you guys want when they want minions. Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
Actually, I remembered one more question. You can see their 6th game there. They have Teemo, Victor, Warwick, Ezreal, and Senna, and I took first strike with Ludens.
Oh, this one. Oh, spicy. You just one shot them.
Right, that was the idea, but the laning kind of feels even worse without Halo Blades. What are your thoughts?
Oh, you need Halo Blades. Of course. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Remember, what's the pattern?
That's what. Yeah. Okay.
What's our pattern here?
Yeah, there's no passive proccing with that build, or at least it's not easy.
You have to use 2 Ws instead of ulti and Halo Blades, right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or lots of autos, which this build isn't really designed around attack speed.
Yeah, there's no way you can fit 3 autos, let alone
5
like,
autos.
2 autos. There's no way. There's no way. So Halo Blades every game, no matter what. So.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. No problem. All right, man. Let me know how the games are going, okay?
Alrighty. Will do.
Have a good one. Take care.
Alrighty. Bye. Thanks for your time.
No problem. No problem. See ya.